Hello, my name is Emily, and this is my mini speech for Fundamentals of Public Speaking. The story I'm going to tell you about today is the story of how I broke my leg. So, when I was 11, I was in a gymnastics class, and for that day, we were working on the balance beam. Well, at the end of class, we get some free time. So, our free time was limited to the tumble track, which is basically just a long trampoline with a foam pit at the end. You can run or tumble down the track and then jump into the foam pit at the end. So I had gone through line a couple times and had climbed out of the foam pit and decided that I was done climbing out of the foam pit and I didn't want to do that anymore. Well, I had noticed that there was a blue mat on the opposite side of the foam pit, and so I decided that I was going to run as fast as I could and jump as far as I could and try to land on the mat instead of landing in the foam pit and then trying to climb out. So I ran, and I jumped really far and I made it to the blue mat, but just barely. When I hit the blue mat, I heard a snap and instant pain. So I had to climb from the edge of the mat where I landed to the middle of the mat, crying and screaming, and everyone was freaking out because no one knew what happened. So from there, I got a ride to the hospital in an ambulance, and sitting in the emergency room, they decided to keep me in the hospital for a few days to see if the swelling would go down or if I would need surgery. So they moved me upstairs, and as I was lying in my hospital bed, my sister says to me, "Sister, I can't believe you broke your leg." And I remember lying there saying, "I can't believe I broke my leg either." So I ended up with a full plaster cast from my toes all the way up to my hip. And so that was a day to remember. It was also my grandma's birthday. So we spent grandma's birthday at the hospital with me instead of celebrating. And last really is I like to kind of blame my mom for it, because she said that she had just been talking to another mom at the gymnastics place saying that if anything were to happen to any of us, that I was the only one with healthcare insurance at that point in time. So I have to blame her because she was talking about that and then I broke my leg.